Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Keita in at the 5. Sam Hauser out there with Derek White. And it's George in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Brandon Ingram out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Brook Lopez. Clark, two defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, BA. There's going to be saran-wrap defense played by both of these teams.
And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. White against Garland. Outside Ingram. Here's the 3. Hauser grabs the board.
I think everybody in the building expecting him to make that collective shot.
Here's White. Count it.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
So it's Los Angeles now. Ingram with the ball. Hachimura with a screen on George. Right side Ingram. Outside Garland. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
George outside. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And it's Tatum missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. At the line for LA, Rui Hachimura.
What's up?
Shooting 1.
Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, BA, they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
George with it. He's picked up by Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. And White hits from deep. White's got 5.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
And here's Hachimura. Now Ingram over George. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
One shot.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Ingram on the wing. Garland for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
George outside. Back to Tatum. No one near him. That's good on the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Ingram. Lopez, the screen on George. Here's Lopez. Takes a 3. Keita pulls it in. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Clippers head coach. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back over to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Now here's Garland. He has 6. And there's a pick. Releases. Again, Los Angeles. Celtics trail by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Tatum inside. Hachimura covering. And it's in there. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Ingram, pass to Lopez. And it's good for 2. Here's Tatum. He's got 7. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 9.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Outside Ingram. Back to Garland. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on White. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
That's good from Garland.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
So he gets them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 4. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Garland against White. Outside Ingram. Fires for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Outside Tatum. George outside. Over Ingram. And George with the basket on the assist from Tatum.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Garland against White. And here's Ingram outside. Queta pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. Hauser outside. Pass to Queta. Back to Hauser. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Back to Lopez.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And that one misses.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about him. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And the second free throw is good. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Tatum. And here's George, covered by Ingram. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, there's not a bunch of defense being played either.
Pritchard against Garland. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Now here's Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Hachimura covering. Tatum against Hachimura. The baseline, Jay. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Left side, Garland. Pass to Lopez. And here's Ingram from the arc. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Celtics trail by 5. Pritchard with it. And Lopez picks him up. George outside. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Boston with the ball. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. They set the pick. There's Tatum with the 3. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Into the lane. Good work defensively by White.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Comes up empty down low.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Putting that Stanton to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Walsh. Outside Pritchard. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Dunn right side. Shoots over Pritchard. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Shireman. Outside Pritchard. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Miller. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you, Brian.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Dunn. Following the three by Boston. Pass to Sanders. He squares up and sinks it. And the Clippers lead by 6. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Screen by Robinson. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Sanders. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Ooh, Robinson with a block. Now Pritchard. Here's Shireman. This one for 3. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Pass to Sanders. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Sanders has got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. And he drops it in from the low post. 10 points for him.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Miller. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 1. Robinson, a screen on Jones. George for 3. Another shot. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And it looks like they are.
The previous play.
Question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Chris Dunn, Brandon Ingram out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Miller, and it's Conan Niederhauser in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Gonzalez. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers trail. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
George outside. Here's Gonzalez, covered by Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Pritchard from outside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Team foul.
One shot.
At the line for LA, Brandon Ingram. One shot.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Now here's Pritchard. 15 points in the game. And the basket by Shireman. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Dunn outside. Pass to Miller. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Jones against George. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Ingram. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. There's the steal. Here's Gonzalez, defended by Jones. And here's Pritchard. For 3. And a big finish by Robinson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Darius Garland, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. Throws it up high.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And the basket by Shireman. Shireman's got 9 points.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Ingram against George to the middle. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And the free throw, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. To the inside, Robinson. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 23, Isaiah Jackson.
There's Tatum with the three. And the Celtics another three.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Jackson outside. Outside Ingram. Back to Jackson. Miller on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jones sets a screen. Lets it go. Boston pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Boston leading by 5. To the paint. Tatum drops the hammer.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 in their 9 attempts from deep to go. Inside, here's Ingram, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. The Celtics have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. On the wing, Tatum, defended by Jones. Tatum against Jones. It's Tatum working inside.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Ingram with the ball. 18 points for him. Over George. The shot by Ingram, no good. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots, despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cadis checked in for Robinson, and it's White in for Shireman. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Hachimura. Down low. Here's Ingram. And the layup is good. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Now here's George. From downtown. They get it back. Back to Tatum. White with a screen on Lopez. There's Tatum with the 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Ingram. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now here's Pritchard. He's got 15. Kicks it to George. Hits the trifecta. George has got 7 points.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
And here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Ingram can't get that one to fall. George passes to Jason Tatum. Go up and get it.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Now Garland. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Keita. No points so far. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Outside Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Pritchard with a screen on Ingram. There's Tatum with the three. Tatum with another miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8. Now here's Ingram. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Misses the wing 3. Celtics lead by 9. Out to the right wing. Pritchard, he's open. Rebound by the Clippers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland with the ball. Pritchard picks him up. And the shot's good. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Offensive rebound. George for 3. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in. Clippers trail by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. White for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Hachimura, the pass to Garland. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Hauser outside. Outside Pritchard to get back on track. On the wing, Hauser fires the 3. Drains the triple. Hauser's got 5.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Hachimura outside. Back to Garland. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him. Celtics lead by 4. Tatum looking it over. Pass to White from behind the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. 23. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, get ready for some IRBL. Amazing stunts from the Pocket Blank Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Boston leading by 4. So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Derek White out there with Sam Hauser. And it's George in at the 3 spot. No good with the triple. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 13.
Not only is Garland's jump shot silky smooth, it's also effective.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
White against Garland. And here's Ingram from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists in the game.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
The Celtics shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 25 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Garland. He's got 13. And that one's good. He's got 13.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Well, he wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's George. He's got 7. Over Ingram. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Now here's Lopez. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by White. Boston leading by 4. Hauser with it. He's picked up by Garland. Tatum against Hachimura. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
White against Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's give a big LA welcome.
Here's White. He has 7. Outside Tatum. Pass to Queta. And And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Garland. Good work defensively by White.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
From outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. To win the drought. Yes! And the foul! It's on Sam Hauser.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Second personal, first team foul. At the line for one, number 1.
So it's Boston now. It's a three-point game. Tatum against Hachimura. Tatum passes to White. That three's off the mark. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Clippers. Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. For the tie. Keita pulls it in. Keita's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Outside Ingram. The three ball. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist with that last one. Back to Garland. And here's Ingram outside. He buries it from 3. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Now White. Inside, deflects the pass.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Hachimura from long range. Boston pulls it in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Good on the second one. Garland with the ball. 13 points in the game. Outside Ingram. Elbow shot. Count it. Good. Ingram's got 8 here in this quarter.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
Outside White. Pass to Tatum from the arc. Here's Keita. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Keita's got 7.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Now Hachimura. Launches it. Keita pulls it in. Cade's got 11 rebounds in the game. Boston leading by 8. Outside Pritchard. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 17.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Garland, the pass to Ingram. Hachimura outside. Knocks down the long J.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Pritchard against Garland. Here's Tatum, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Robinson, he's checked in for Boston. Shireman comes in for White. Clippers trail by 10. And here's Ingram. 30 points in the game. To the inside. Outside Jones. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Boston pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum finds George. For 3. Offensive rebound. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Count it. Pritchard's got 19 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Ingram. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 32 points.
The speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Dunn, he's checked in for Garland. And that one falls for Tatum. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 14. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Now here's Ingram. Robinson with the block. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Jones grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Miller outside. And here's Ingram. To the middle. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, he was seen almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end.
Mitchell's checked in for Jason Tatum. 1:16 left in the third quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. Boston pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Shireman. He's got 9. Pass to Robinson. Here's Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Miller outside. Down low. Robinson with a steal. Here's Shireman. Guarded by Miller. And Mitchell with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Ingram, following the bucket by the Celtics. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Pritchard. And the layup is good off the glass. Pritchard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Boston out in front, up 19. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Miller is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Derrick Jones. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For 3, George. Pass to Shireman. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Boston. Outside Ingram. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. George finds Pritchard. To the left side wing. This one for 3. Gonzalez misses. Done with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Outside for Ingram. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
The reach of a center, the touch of a guard, Ingram, a tower.
Pass to Pritchard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. At the foul line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Pritchard. Clippers trail by 21. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Ingram. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
That free throw, good from Ingram. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Shireman. Pass to George. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Dunn outside. Outside Ingram. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Boston leading by 18. Gonzalez passes to George. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he lobs it up top. Robinson with a steal. Now here's Pritchard. He's covered closely. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Robinson passes to Gonzalez. And here's George, defended by Jones. George's shot is off. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Ingram. And that one, good. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Pritchard, the pass to George. And the shot goes down.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Dunn. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum, he's checked in for Shireman. Poke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jones, the pass to Miller. Back to Jones. Pass to Garland. 5 to shoot. Now Jones. Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Gonzalez passes to Pritchard. It's George on the wing. Good on the bucket. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
PG-13, using that length inside.
Pass to Garland. Outside Jones. Outside Ingram. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got 43 points.
Virtually unfair. Actually, I'd say it is unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the pumpkin like that.
Now here's Tatum, and down it goes. 2 points. Tatum's got 15 points here in the second half.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Garland. Pass to Ingram. Inside. Here's Jones. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now Pritchard. To the inside. Here's George. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Celtics lead by 20.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Ingram from 12 feet. Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Gonzalez. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
Here's Conan Niederhauser. Pass to Ingram. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Ingram. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Tatum. Good. Tatum's got 40 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Conan Niederhauser. Pass to Garland. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
And there's the lob, and a big finish by Robinson.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Now here's Miller. Garland for 3. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Robinson passes to Tatum. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. So both teams changing it up here. So it's Boston now. Tatum with it. Shot clock at 5. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game. Ingram up top. George defending. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's White. George for 3. That one is off. Garland scanning the floor. Here's Hachimura. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
George outside. Pass to Hauser. Now here's White. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ingram on the wing. Jacks up a three. The three is in.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Tatum lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Tatum's got 42 in the game.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Hachimura with a screen on White. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And, you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Tatum. Here's George. Hauser outside. Tatum fires. The three is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Outside Ingram, puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the three. Here's Tatum. White outside. Tatum outside. From deep. The three ball is down.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Hachimura outside. Garland. Yes! Using that window. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job, whoever's hot, getting them the ball, and then just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Jason Tatum.